All right, let's look at some of the digestive processes now. So there are basically 6 digestive processes that need to occur throughout your gastrointestinal tract or your alimentary canal. Those processes are ingestion, propulsion, mechanical digestion, chemical digestion, absorption, and defecation. So let's take these one at a time. Now they occur at various regions throughout your alimentary canal, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. So ingestion. Ingestion is the taking in of food. So whether you're eating an apple, a cheeseburger, a handful of peanuts, drinking a glass of milk, that's ingestion, taking the food into your mouth. Propulsion means moving the food and broken down food from point A to point B. So how does the food go from your mouth all the way down your esophagus, through your stomach, through your small intestine, through your large intestine, and out through your anus? So that's propulsion. Mechanical digestion is the physical breaking down of food into smaller pieces. So you take a bite out of your apple and you physically break that down into smaller pieces. Now, not only does that happen in your mouth, but it happens throughout your digestive tract. We'll get to see that in just a few moments. Chemical digestion is the breakdown of bonds. So at the microscopic level, at the molecular level. So after you have chewed on your piece of chicken and broken it down mechanically, we're going to have enzymes that act on the protein that your chicken is made up of to cleave the bonds. Remember, hydrolysis, you add an H on one end of the bond and an OH on the other end of the bond. So you're adding water to the bond, and by using enzymes, we're going to chemically cleave those bonds by reducing the activation energy and splitting that bond. The 5th digestive process is absorption. Once we have mechanically and chemically broken down our polymers, our big macromolecules, into monomers, now we've got to absorb it. You've got to get those nutrients from the lumen of your intestinal tract, primarily your small intestine, through the border into the circulatory system for distribution throughout the body. That's absorption. Defecation is the process of getting rid of solid wastes. So how do you make feces, fecal matter? How do you reabsorb the water out of it so we don't lose water and dehydrate? How do you get rid of fecal matter? So those are the 6 digestive processes. I like this figure 23.6 because it's color coded. So propulsion, let's take a look at these here. So ingestion starts in the mouth, okay? Now propulsion, you see, is this blue color. Propulsion happens all throughout your entire alimentary canal, from mouth all the way down to your anus. There are various types of propulsion, and we'll take a look at those briefly. Chemical digestion is located in green. So there is some chemical digestion that happens in the mouth, some that happens in the stomach. The majority of chemical digestion, so using enzymes to break down macromolecules, the majority of that happens in the small intestine. Mechanical digestion happens throughout the entire alimentary canal. In the mouth, so remember, we're breaking down food physically, as well as in the stomach and the small intestine, constantly churning and moving food back and forth, breaking it up into smaller and smaller physical pieces mechanically. Then we have absorption. So absorption is getting the nutrients in the water from the lumen of your alimentary canal out into the bloodstream for distribution to the rest of the body. So those are the 6 processes that need to occur from your mouth all the way down to your anus.